in others of our Torah about Pesach. Very, very interesting idea. Torah tells us, Pashas Bo, that the Makas Barad says, V'yom Hashem Moshe, Hashem told Moshe, Netei Yodcha, I'm sorry, Makas Arbe, by the locusts. Hashem tells Moshe, Netei Yodcha L'Eretz Yisrael, stretch out your hand over the land of Egypt, Ba'arbe, and then the locusts will come throughout the land of Egypt. But what does Moshe do? Pesach says later on, the verse says later on, that Moshe took out his staff and he used the staff to bring the arba, to bring the locusts. Very simple. Why did Moshe change from what Hashem told him? Hashem told him, stretch out your hand. And he didn't do that, he stretched out the staff. What is the lesson we learn from that?
Don't disobey God.
Okay. Well, we don't see in Chazal that Moshe was punished for it. So he didn't do anything wrong.
I thought we spoke about this in a different share.
We did speak about this.
You're really stretching out your hand because you're holding it with your hand.
We did speak about this. I don't remember saying that Hesber. Maybe we said that Hesber another time. Yeah. But we said a different Hesber. And we're going to answer this question, and then we're going to bring in Shmuel's father's favorite sefer, the Kedushas Levi. Okay.
Someone went to the Wednesday share.
I did go this week. Yes.
No, you did.
The answer, says the Nachla Svi, to this question that we asked is based on the Kedushas Levi. So he brought in the kasha, brought in the Kedushas Levi, and then answered the kasha. We're going to do a little different. First, we're going to answer this question about Pashas Bo, then we'll bring in the Kedushas Levi. To answer this question, it's very simple. Hashem said, stretch out your hand. He was trying to show Moshe, you get all the credit. It's as if you brought the locust. Moshe said, no. He didn't want to take any of the credit, as if he did it. So he didn't use his arm, he used the staff, which we know was a symbol of really the divine presence that was, the Shem Hashem that was used in the staff. In any relationship, you want to focus on the other party, not focus on your greatness, focus on the other party. Moshe wanted to give all the kavod to Hashem. That's not me, it's not my hand that's bringing it, it's the staff, which is really you bringing it, Hashem. Hashem wants to give Moshe the credit. Moshe says, use your arm, as if he's the one that's bringing it. This is the example of a proper relationship, always giving it to the other person. The other person is really the one that's really the main person. I'm just second fiddle. The other one is the main one. That's the beautiful Kedushas Levi. We call the holiday coming up Chag Pesach. Chag Pesach is not mentioned anywhere in the Torah. It's called Chag HaMatzos. Why does the Torah call it Chag HaMatzos? We call it Chag Pesach. So we said this chat once before in this year. Beautiful idea from Reb Levi Yitzchak, Ben Soros Asher. Hashem calls it Chag HaMatzos. He wants to focus on what we do for him. We eat matzah. We fulfill the mitzvos. Or maybe an alternative shot, Chag HaMatzos, that he wants to emphasize the fact that we left in a hurry. Hashem said it's time to go, we go. We left even just with the matzahs. We didn't have enough time to make the bread into real bread. We left right away. Also, a remembrance of the shibud, of the servitude, that they fed us matzah. They didn't even give us regular bread. They gave us poor man's bread. But yet, we left and we became the Jewish people. We took the Torah and we became his servants. After all, the way we treated in Egypt, you think that the last thing that we want to do is become servants to Hashem. But no. So that's two ideas. Hashem wants to focus on our greatness. We do the mitzvahs, even after we retreated so bad in Mitzrayim. But we call it Chag Pesach. We don't talk about what we do. We don't talk about our greatness. We talk about what Hashem did for us. That he passed over the houses of the firstborn Jews. That's what a relationship is. Caring about the other person. Focusing on the other person. Attributing all the greatness to the other person. I'm going to end with an idea also connected to this. The Gemara tells us that if a husband and wife are zeicher, ish v'isha zachu, shchina shvur b'neihem, the divine presence rests in their marriage. Good friend of mine, Rebbe of mine, I'm not sure what he is. A friend, a Rebbe. I've heard so much from him. Rabbi Abba Wagensberg. He used to be in Philadelphia. He told me in this chat and this chazal. Ish v'isha zachu. If both parties they consider it a schus, they consider it a merit. Look how lucky I am that I got this partner. If the husband considers, look, this woman married me, and the husband and the woman says, I can't believe this man married me. He could have married any other woman. He took me. He took a girl from Muncie. He could have had any girl in Miami Beach on Collins Avenue. But no, he married a girl from Muncie. And the girl from Muncie says, I have to go down to Miami to find a fellow. There's no men in Brooklyn, in Lakewood, in Muncie, all these holy places. But I found the guy in Miami. If each party, I don't mean anybody in particular, by the way. I just meant in general some people. But if each party considers it a schus to be married to the other party, then Shechina Shvur B'neihem, then the divine presence rests in them. This is the same idea that we're saying. In a real relationship, each party should be focused on the other party, attributing all the success to the other party, always thinking about the other party, and considering that you're lucky to be involved in a relationship with such a person. So let's learn the lessons of Pesach and care so much about our fellow friend and attribute all the greatness to the other friend.